Lucky 501 and Cliff the Knight. Welcome in.
Welcome in. We're gonna be doing some simple headshots on sketch covers. Let me see if this. She's got the regular. Hope everybody's doing good.
I think so. I mean, I had a day off from work. I can't tell you that. I mean, any day that I'm not at work, I think it's a good day.
Labubu Loves Coke says, "Hey, what's up, bro?"
Yep, saw that, and you got it before I did. So. Let's see. Labubu says, "Can you draw me on a next live?"
Can I draw you?
Labubu says, "Yes. Can you draw them live?"
Probably not.
Probably not. Yeah, considering you have no reference. Jezebel's joined over here on Whatnot. Welcome in, sir.
Welcome in.
Labubu says, "I got to do Labubu on Christmas." I had to Google what that was because everybody was talking about it. I'm like, I have no idea what Labubu is.
It's like the new trend thing, bro.
Oh, I know. It's like a Cabbage Patch doll or something like that. From like
Yeah.
Sell them while you can, you know, because right now everybody wants it. Give it a couple of years, nobody's going to want them. Labubu says, "Can I change my profile to show you?" Ronan's Meek, welcome in. Ronan Seeks, yeah. Labubu says, "I'm back." You know, the thing is with the icons that they have over there on YouTube, you can't really see them. They're so small.
Yeah.
Ronan says, "Howdy," and over on the tubes, Ariella Cheester says, "OMG, you're so good." Labubu says, "Here's my Labubu on Christmas." And Night VR says, "Drawing bro, I love it." Labubu says, "My PFP." Brantley says, "Okay." Boondock says, "I love Harley Quinn and my dad's daughter." Lex, welcome in, man. Thanks for stopping by.
Welcome in, welcome in.
Outdoors says, "Jesus loves you." Brantley says, "Hello, how are you?" And let me go ahead and turn off all my notifications real quick.
You always turn those off, but they never work.
Well, they're working this time because I legitimately went through and like muted my phone.
Mm-hmm.
Ronan says, "My first show, I think, to make it to visit. How are you? Question mark.
I'm good. I'm well. Thank you for asking.
All right. So back over to The tubes. Boy, I'm gonna say Nazi Bali. It's got the bro and then crying emoji. Ariola. Oh, God, I can't talk tonight. Ariola
Amanda
Schuster
O'Brien.
said, "Wow, you so good. I wish I could draw like you." Amanda O'Brien says, "How are you?" And Nazabala says, "Damn." Ronan Nisik says, "That's good."
Thank you.
I tell you what, you streaming on 2 different platforms and trying to keep up with this is hard.
It's difficult for you?
It's just when everybody types at the same time, and which it's nice. I mean, it's good for you, and it doesn't bother me. I mean, it's something I got to get used to. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if everybody had like a name like Bob or Tim, it would be fantastic. But when they get all these, like super complicated and you shove them all together with no like spaces names, that's what that's when my mind looks at it and says, "Ah, man, your dyslexia is really gonna F you up this time." The Boo says, "I'm asleep real quick." Amanda O'Brien says, "You so good, bro. How?" The Boo says, "Snoring." Somebody's name that starts with a B and a Q says, "Do you watch Stranger Things?" Question mark.
They said, do I watch Stranger Things? Yes, I
Correct.
do. Most
Ellie
people
says,
just call me Ronan. Shortening names can help. That's right.
Yep, I trust me. I try to shorten the names when I usually like screw them all up. Ask, are you familiar with Kay? Kay Mind Your Ink? Because when she didn't have the name Kay Mind Your Ink, it was just Mind Your Ink. I shortened her name, and that's why a lot of people still call her Mindy. Is because for a long time I called her Mindy and stuff. So yeah. You might not want to give me like free will to do that. But happy to see Ellie stop by.
Ellie, the greatest artist. I actually saw Ellie's new work. She's killing it.
Let's see. Haze Kewer has a bunch of emojis that don't make any sense. Just a bunch of like jump drop bubble heads making different noises. Haze Kewer says, "Hello, I like your drawing."
Thank you. We're today, you guys, we're doing some light stuff. I'm gonna be doing a few headshots and nothing too stressful for myself. Is it showing up all right? Can you see it?
Yes, it's perfect on both of them.
Good. Make sure that I keep her centered. I have a bunch of other sketch covers.
Right.
Who else do you think I should do a headshot for?
I don't know. It depends on which sketch covers you wanna, you got available that you wanna.
I have a lot available, so.
Jax says, "Remember me."
Jax?
Yeah. We can call him Jackson. Jaxon.
Yeah, it says, do you remember me from yesterday? I said your art was cool. I don't want to sound like a jerk, but sometimes it's hard to remember every instance. So forgive me.
That's all right. I remember Bayo as well, and I remember Jax. Jove Villanova says hi.
Hello?
Um, Martha May and Yosemite Sam, welcome in over here on Whatnot. Orlando says hi. Mayo says it's okay if you don't, but I still love your art. Keep up the good work. You inspire me. Sammy Joe Art says hello. I'm a small artist. Can we do a collaboration? I can draw your OC of smell. OC or something. I'm guessing OC or something. I'm not entirely sure. I think I wasn't sure what that word was going to be. It's like smelting or slip. I don't know. I'm thinking he meant the word like OC or something. Look at that. You got like people wanting to collaborate with you already. The fantastic Yuki says hi.
Hello.
Della Will popped by.
Della.
Tonight she got the notification because she gave me grief about it today.
About not getting the
Not
notification?
Yeah, not being there for last night's show because, and I told her, I said, Mom, it didn't start until really, really, really late. And she's like, oh, so it's like, the fantastic Yuki says, I love this art. Sammy Joe Art says something or something. JLBCJG says Harley Quinn in all caps, and it says hi.
Hello. Hey, you guys. So this is going to be the new thing. You're watching me, D Graves, the artist. You're hearing the voice of my mod extraordinaire, Joe, one of the greatest mods and artists that I know personally. So if you guys like the art that you're checking out right now, give us a follow, like, comment, and subscribe, and all of that stuff, you know, the whole song and dance.
And if you're interested in any kind of commission work or anything like that, I will copy the link to this show into the YouTube right now. And I recommend highly that you guys ditch the tubes. And I mean, you can watch whatever you want on there, but come over and hang out on Whatnot. Over here is where you can actually interact with D a lot more. You can actually get a commission. You can go through some of his inventory. You can see what he already has for sale. You can IM him directly, you know, and just say, hey, how much would something like this cost? It's a lot easier to deal with than YouTube. Mitchie Pie says, I love Harley Quinn and you are amazing. Sammy Joe says, if you don't want to collaborate, that is okay. So, I don't think he says no yet. I just think it's something he's got to think about. And I think your camera for YouTube is taking a pause.
Is it frozen?
Yes.
YouTube is frozen?
Yep. You know what? Maybe it's just me.
It might be because it looks like it's working on it.
Ignore me.
Oh, Joe.
Sorry. What happens when you click on stuff? It's not frozen for me. Yeah, it's not frozen. Just so you guys know, when it comes to electronics, I'm kind of handicapable. JLBCG says, why are you tracing or you're learning how to draw? He's not tracing. He actually went through and he did the initial sketch in pencil, and now he's going through on his pencil sketch and he's using the ink marker so that he can keep what he wants to, and then after that he'll erase his pencils and then he'll add color.
I don't want to be a tracer.
You didn't trace. I watched you do this from the very beginning, dude.
I know.
And actually, all they have to do is legitimately like back something from square one on YouTube and watch it from the beginning, so you didn't trace it. So
Yeah, no. So I did the initial sketch in pencil, and now I'm kind of just going through, and like my mod said, just kind of getting everything that I want.
Beach House Vintage Vault, welcome in.
I welcome everybody in. Welcome to the stream, you guys. We thank you for being here for sure. I'm gonna do all black in here and then have it. I think I'm gonna do blue.
Mitchie Pie just said, do you sell any of your work? Yes, he sells a lot of his work. Almost everything he does is completely for sale. There was a link that I had placed here in, and I'll do it again, in the YouTube comments right there. Please just go to Whatnot. It's the easiest place to go. You can see a lot of his inventory. You can talk to him directly. You can get a commission. It's a lot easier. Direct communication. Whatnot is almost like if YouTube and eBay had a baby. So
All right. I think I got this pretty much where I want before I start going in and inking. We're gonna do some shading. And you know, we're gonna use that ink wash, baby. So I'm thinking ink wash, well, I mean, sorry, a light wash for the background.
okay. And War Dog Comics, thank you for stopping by.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me get my little ink wash brush. How are we looking? Yo, Will, what up, homeboy? How you doing, man? Hey, Will, since you're here, let me show you something. So we're just doing this quick little headshot. Cedric, hello, welcome in, welcome in. I was working on this the other day. We're gonna do Venomized Spider-Man. And then we finished this yesterday. That's Spider-Punk. I think that came out pretty good, you guys. All of this stuff is for sale too, just so you guys know.
Did you steal my pink pencil?
I did not. I don't think.
Cedric said I was trying to. Oh boy, I was trying Mina. I'm not finished. Jeremiah says, Dad, don't forget my Naruto.
I won't forget your Naruto.
Cedric says, trying to draw. I got the same. I got put on blast tonight too. So, and Cedric says, Mina from MHA. Mina is the acid chick, right? NSAUOB, NSAUB says D. And Cedric says, yeah, Mina's dope. I kind of really dig the way that character looks. I think she's really cool.
With Anna, it says D. So, what's up?
Yeah. Rocco says, say hi to Bread and SCP. G Terry 1515 just joined on Whatnot. Thanks for popping by.
Welcome, welcome.
So yeah, my girlfriend's sister, she was like, "Hey Joe, if you ever get a chance, I would love it if you would like draw me a Wonder Woman and a Superman for like my husband." I'm like, "All right, if I can get a break, I promise I will try to get to it." And then my girlfriend talks to me. She's like, "Hey, just Stephanie wanted me to remind you that you said you'd do those drawings for her." I'm like, "Yeah, tell Stephanie I also said like if I get a break, I would do it. I haven't got a break yet." Oh Lord.
Oh, what size? That was an '05. I was about to go in with the '05.
Oh boy.
I know, that would have been way too thick.
Rocco says, and just MJ.
I'm not sure what that means, respectfully.
I don't know what any of that. I mean, half the times when people don't actually like type stuff out completely and everything's like, abbreviated, I have to just guess, you know?
So I'm gonna add some ink wash to
I mean,
this.
for
I-
years, people would put LOL at the end of like any kind of a sentence that we had. And I thought they were just talking about they had a literal lawn. Ellie says, Joe, the background ain't going to be perfect, but it does look cool. I'll send you a pic when I'm done. There you go. We don't do perfect here, just so you know. I mean, you and I don't. I mean, Dee does, but you and I don't.
Perfect, bro. Look at how I'm struggling. So come to find out, this cover is actually not all that good to do this on. It's I think it's got like a film.
Oh, like that glossy kind of a thing going on it?
Yeah,
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
you know what I mean? So
Yes, sir, I do.
it's kind of I don't know if you guys can pick it up on the camera, but it's kind of like pooling.
It doesn't look glossy on our side, but I know what you're talking about because I know some of the covers that you and I, have, like you've got the same ones I do and vice versa.
Yeah.
Some of them are glossy and some of them almost feel like Bristol board,
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So, and what I mean by that, for the people who are watching and aren't necessarily artists, the cover is not absorbing the wash; it's sitting on top of it.
Yep.
So
I see how the wash beads up on it. Yeah.
Exactly, it's beating, and that is a little difficult to work.
Marie
with.
Winkle. Oh boy, I'm just gonna say Marie over on the YouTube says, "What are you drawing?"
I am drawing a quick headshot of Harley Quinn because I have a sketch cover and it's not being used. So you see what I mean? It's beating on me.
I absolutely can see a lot of that, dude. So.
And that's yikes. So I wonder what the ink is gonna do.
I don't know. You talk about using like what do you want to call it? Like alcohol markers or something?
No, if it's doing this, I don't think I want to use alcohol marker. I'm talking just ink.
Used hearts just pop by on Whatnot.
Welcome in. I'm sorry, I know you are actually doing your own thing. I didn't think it would be so busy.
So what?
So busy.
That's all right.
That look good though? That look okay?
Yeah, that's fine. looks very, very much like Harley Quinn. And I think that's probably what you're going for.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of curious to see like if any of that ink is actually going to absorb or if it's just going to bead up and just, you know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. And that's kind of what I'm worried about. I'm gonna let this dry for a second, you guys, and then see if I can ink it, because I want to go in with some dark. I wonder if I should use like the Sharpie marker.
If you do the Sharpie markers, the only thing that's going to suck about that is all your ink wash is going to be completely covered, because I'm pretty sure the acrylic will absolutely 100% cover all of that ink wash that you just did.
So I'm probably going to do an outline of her with this pink.
It's probably a good call.
Okay, so I'm going to just let this dry a little bit more.
Fox Die, hey, welcome in, man. Anthony says hello too.
Hello.
He was waving at you. Fox Die says hola.
Wish me luck.
Ellie says she sent me the pic, so I will look at this. You know what? I totally dig that. Honestly, I really, really like that a lot. I think that's really super cool.
Ellie's been freaking leveling up, bro.
I already told her that too. I told her, I said, what she's doing is a huge level up, and then she's going to show up to you, and then you're going to have to level up, and then I'm just going to be sitting back on the bench.
All right, you guys. So how this is going to work, I'm trying to create some different shapes because she's got leather and stuff. Is that leather? Would you say it's leather?
The way that Alex Ross paints it, yeah.
Okay.
It could be vinyl too, but I guess it really just depends on your take.
Yeah.
So you want to do like a leather or a vinyl or a pleather or, whatever. Saran wrap. I mean, knock yourself out, man.
We're going to go in with a lot of, I don't want to say a lot of blue. And then I also got to make sure that it's not like pulling up on me.
Elmatic Cracks video over on YouTube. Just type something in there, and my Spanish sucks, so I'm not even going to take a crack at it. But thanks for stopping by, man.
So Marie Winkleweber, I'm drawing Harley Quinn.
Yeah, Elmatic still typing Spanish, and good for you, man. I don't know Spanish, so I can't read it. Sorry about that. And I'm not even going to insult you by trying to read it. Papa Smitty, thanks for popping by, man.
Smitty.
He says, bros.
What up, bro? Hey, did you get your package?
He says, how are you all?
Okay.
Oh, and then Ellie says that she just sent you the pic 2 graves.
All right.
And Smitty says he has not gotten his package yet.
It says, I thought it was completed. Just waiting on you to do a review.
I saw a big old article about how the post office is trying to maybe get somebody to come in and do like a lot of their delivery, and so that they can also keep their UPS, or I'm sorry, their Amazon account, and Amazon's kind of like, oh, so that's kind of how the post office wants to do us. Maybe we'll take our money away. And Smitty says, I just reviewed it early, but he hasn't gotten it.
I didn't even see a review. You lying to me, bro?
Elmatics continues to type Spanish over on YouTube. Sorry, man. I wish I could read it, but I have no idea what this means. Oh, in Spanish, he's asking, could you draw Satoru Gojo?
I'm not sure who that is.
It's Jujutsu Kaisen is the he's one of the main characters that has the blindfold and the white hair. Very, very, very powerful character. He'll be back in the next season next month. Let's see. Ellie says, shit, now I have to get up top loaders in this size. Yeah, they're expensive. Papa Smitty says, I wrote phenomenal artist, even better human being.
Look at you lying on the reviews for me. I appreciate
it. Also drop that sexy. Good Lord. Smitty's just trying to get all kinds of freebies. Anime247 says, hi.
Hi.
Smitty says, no cap. He's totally glazing you.
No cap. Look at that, Joe.
Definitely looking like Harley Quinn.
I don't know. I'm hearing the tone.
Nope. There's no tone, I promise you.
Okay.
Oh, people love these names. I'm just going to call you Minnie. Minnie, over here on Whatnot. Thanks for popping by. Papa Smitty says, I love your profile drawing, deep.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's Mini Mall is who stopped by over here on Whatnot.
You know what? We're just going to keep going with watercolor. I'll use a smaller brush.
Now, Ellie says she's going to start working on her Stitching Angel.
Yeah.
She asked me how much she did. I think she should do her her 5x7 cards for, like sell it for. I told her, I said, I think honestly 5x7 is $40.
Yeah.
All day long, every day.
I told her the same thing. I guess she didn't like my answer.
No, I think she was just trying to get the consensus, because I think, she asked me, what do I do 5x7s for? And I'm like, realistically, it doesn't matter what I do. It's probably going to go for free. So, and Ellie says I asked both at the same time. Yeah, because realistically, none of my stuff sells. So.
Your stuff does sell, though.
Oh boy, Elmatic keeps asking questions. I don't know what he's asking, and I'm sorry. So I feel bad, but I don't have those translation skills. I know I could just copy everything and put it into Google, but that's going to take so much time.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not that good of a mod. Yeah, I don't think I've ever been able to get you to watch Jujutsu Kaisen.
No, you haven't.
The animation in that is pure gorgeousness. It's absolutely gorgeous. That's my biggest thing. It's like if I'm recommending like an anime to you, typically, I think it's because the animation is just so like mind blowing. Like beautiful to look at. That like
Yeah.
as an artist, you sit there and you're like, oh, this is inspiring.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't hear me talking to you like, oh my god, dude, you gotta catch up on My Hero Academia. It's because it's not. I mean, I like watching it, but it's not like that. The animation's pretty mediocre.
I started watching it, and I thought it was interesting, but that kid is
Dude, it took me like my son was already like 3 or 4 seasons into it or whatever. And then I started watching it, and I told him, I said, all right, dude, I'm going to tell you straight up, I'm going to try to power watch this. And he used to laugh at me because I told him, I said, it is so hard for me to get through these episodes when like 90% of the episode is that Deku kid crying. I said, I'm like, I'm about to punch him in the face. I'm going to give him a reason to cry.
yeah.
But yeah, I totally get you, dude. I was like, my God, please give me strength. Painting with watercolor. Thanks for popping by. Yeah, it's funny that painting with watercolor pops by as you're painting with watercolor.
Right. Hope I do justice for the watercolor.
Painting to first time here.
Well, welcome in for your first time.
Yeah, absolutely. If you have any questions whatsoever, or you even just want to curse us out, go ahead. Smitty says, I'm on season 2 of My Hero Academia. I'm going to be honest with you. It does start picking up once Deku stops being a crybaby, and you kind of start to realize that some of the supporting characters are actually way more interesting than he is. Like my favorite character in that show is Bakugo. I love that character. He is absolutely, without a doubt, my favorite because he's no nonsense and he does not like putting up with crap. And then the other character, God, I can't remember his name. It's been so long since I've watched it. But he's the kid who does like half his body does fire and the other half does ice. I dig his abilities and stuff like that because there's a couple of episodes when they start like animating him doing his like powers in unison. It's just like really, really, really sweet. Okay, so I see Elmatic is talking about Spider-Man. So I'm guessing he's probably interested in you doing a Spider-Man. Let me see if I can translate any of what he's asking over here so I can double check so I can give you correct information. And he says, I wonder if I could draw Spider-Man when I can. Well, I'm sure, Omatic, if you wanted to, you absolutely could draw a Spider-Man if you wanted to. Anime 247 has a little emoji of a cat getting out of a box. Joseph popped by. Thanks for stopping by, Joseph.
Joseph, what's up, homeboy?
He said hello. It's late for Joseph, too. Joseph's not going to be here very long because he'll be turning into a pumpkin soon. Yeah, Joseph says, it is late. Yes, sir, it is.
Yeah, but it's Saturday, so...
I'm going to tell you the secret to this. This is the secret sauce. When you're young, you can do that whole, like, get up and go to work and then stay up late and then like sleep in the next morning and then like like without like destroying your circadian rhythm. As you get older, like last night when I went to bed, like after we got on with you, it was like 1 o'clock my time when I went to bed. My body still woke me up at 6:30.
Yeah.
So yeah, it doesn't work for like when the older you get, the harder it is. And just because it's Saturday doesn't mean we're not doing anything tomorrow. But it's Saturday. Yeah, you talk like somebody who was like I got school on Monday, Dad. It's just Saturday.
Maybe I should have made her lip a little smaller. I wanted her to have thick, voluptuous lip, but you know.
I think her lips look fine, to be honest, in my opinion.
Okay.
You don't want to give her man lips. Mitchie Pie says, I love the blue.
Thank you.
Ellie says they are fine graves.
Thank you.
Ellie says those lips are very kissable.
That's what I thought. I was like,
Ellie's letting some stuff out of the bag there. Joseph says, you seen or heard of those in-game blind bags?
The what?
There's an in-game blind bags. I have no idea what he's talking about. So I would say I haven't heard about those.
You know, I'd be all out of the loop.
Yeah. E. just joined. Thanks for popping by.
Welcome.
He says, Joe, I finally read the X-Men book that fully showed the Santa Monica 6 X-Men. What do you think about them? I don't know. I guess I'm going to have to look at who that is. Papa Spinny says, I saw those, Joseph. And then Joseph says, Ultimate Endgame. I don't know. I have no idea what that is. So now I got to Google what the hell is Santa Monica 6. Santa Monica 6. Oh, well, there's a Santa Monica 6 Flags, but I don't think that's it. Oh, these guys.
These guys, he's not a fan already.
Yeah, you're correct. I am not a fan already. I think they're just whatever. That's how little I thought about them. So I was like, hold on, let me remember them. No, I'm not. I'm not even gonna have the bandwidth available for them. Pop Space says, yep, I would love to get one of those 1x1 sketch covers. And Joseph says the books are coming out. Ticks all over them.
Ticks?
Ticks, Ticks, like little bugs. Pop Space said saw them, and then Joseph says, yeah, they're crazy, right? So I guess let me see what I saw. One looks cool. I didn't go to the comic shop this week at all, so I didn't really have the extra money. I put in-game blind bag. Yep, sure enough.
All right.
Oh, I see what they are. It's for the Ultimate Universe because they're getting ready to cancel all that stuff or reboot it or whatever it is. It's ridiculous.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You know the crazy part? What I feel like Marvel is doing is they didn't learn from DC's failure of rebooting their universe like every other year. And now that's what Marvel's doing is like rebooting their stuff every other year. And then they're wondering like why their sales keep plummeting. But what do I know? It's a good looking paint to go with those colors and stuff. Smith says, LOL, I need more backstory on those X-Men. I like the leader, Schwarzschild. the speedster time bomb and intrigued by the cosmic powered constellation. Don't worry about it. They get beat and they go away. So they're not as foolish as they want you to think they are. Joseph says they have too many stories going on at the same time. I 100% agree with you, Joseph. I understand it's all right to have a couple of different stories going on, but when you have a shared universe and you have like one or two gigantic like climactic events that are going on, and then like there's only one or two books really dealing with it, is it really that climactic? I mean, is it really that like universe destroying? No, it's dumb. I mean, it's just so frustrating. It's like they tried to do like the ultimate universe is just like them sitting there saying like, hey, let's make a what if universe. It's like, ugh. Tell us how you really feel, man. I could go on for days. I'm getting too old to put up with their nonsense. I'll be honest with you. That's why Marvel wouldn't hire me, man, because I'd be in the editorial bay and I'd be looking at them. I'm like, you guys are all handicapped. I'm like, if you got this going on, where is everybody else at? Well, not everybody's on the same, in the same time. I'm like, go eat my balls. It's just when they sit there and they sit there and they bring out these characters and they're like, we got these crazy powerful characters who are going to be like Nova and Quasar and the Starjammers, and we're gonna pull all these characters together, and they're just throwaway characters, and it's just so absolutely irritating because it's like they'll all come together for like one event. And then when Thanos shows up, they're like, he's not worth it. And I was like, you guys are stupid. Thanos is like more dangerous than everything else that's going on. And yet you guys just sit there like, it's just Thanos, who cares? Let's see, Joseph, Ellie says, Joseph, I just sent you a picture of my first 5x7. Smitty says, I liked the Dark Ages storyline.
Where do you get the markers? So these are a Sharpie markers, and they're like paint markers, and you can get these from Walmart. You can get them off of Amazon. You can get them anywhere. Michael's.
Yeah, and they come in various different packs. Like, they're pretty inexpensive. Like, you can get a pack of, like 10 or 15 markers for like $20. They're really not that inexpensive. I mean, they're not very expensive. And they last quite a while, and they're very easy to use.
Yeah. They'll paint over anything.
She's like, I've been looking for them. Yeah, they're just Sharpie, just regular Sharpie. So, Smitty says this is Knock-esque deep. He loves it.
Knock. Yeah, Todd Knock, huh?
Yep, that is correct.
I met him. He's pretty chill.
Yeah, I remember seeing your picture with him.
Yeah.
He seems like a cool guy. He's about the same age as me.
Yeah. He was really easygoing.
I'll bet you he's not as crabby as I am, though.
I don't know. Maybe not.
I think it's just because I'm getting tired. But realistically, the issue that I have with some of the stuff that Marvel and DC does with their stories and their concepts, they honestly irritate the crap out of me. So. Bob Smitty says Ray Park comes to a lot of our cons. That's cool. I remember back in the early aughts when Ray Park was trying to get Marvel to do an Iron Fist movie because he wanted to play Iron Fist, and I would have been totally cool with that idea. Papa Smitty says me too. Yeah.
I think that works.
Smitty says, put the fries in the bag. Put the donut down.
Put the fries in the bag. It's my lunch. All right. There's that one. That's one down. Let's go ahead and batter up. I'm going to do another headshot. I think this was one of the blanks that I got from you, huh?
Harley Quinn? I don't think so.
No?
Uh-uh.
Are you sure? Oh, no. I think that was the other one. Maybe the other one?
Yeah, there should have been another Harley Quinn that I sent you, because
I did that one.
Yeah, and I think I also sent you that Immortal Iron Fist or whatever it was. I think I sent that to you, I think. Smitty says, Joe, do you ever do sketch cover headshots? No. I've done a couple of sketch covers, but I've never done headshots on sketch covers.
Nah, Joe is an actual artist, and he likes doing full blown covers. He don't just do headshots. He's like,
I don't do the police lineups. So.
I don't know how I feel about that, Joe.
I know. He says, want to take a stab at it and do a triple live? I don't think they do triple lives on Whatnot.
Wolverine.
But I mean, you guys can do it, and I'll moderate for you guys. But he said, oh. Smith says, D, you want to do it soon?
Do it.
Oh my God, it's happening. I should have this football thing done tomorrow, so I'm very excited, and I want to try and get the sketch started for the baseball thing. Man, and I'm hoping I'm going to have them done by Tuesday, Wednesday at the latest, but Tuesday. And I tell you what, if I get it done Wednesday night, I'm going to drive it over to my friend's house. I was going to drop it off. That's how bad I want to get rid of them. Yeah, if you and Smitty want to stream or whatever it is, and I think we can probably all three. I don't know if we can all three talk to each other on Messenger, but I know we can all three talk to each other like on Discord. And it sounds, just like this. But yeah, you guys can like draw, and I'll be happy to moderate for both of you guys.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm down for whatever, to be honest. Next year is gonna be one of those years where Joe, we gonna make it happen.
Yep.
What are the markings on his side? Are they're just like claw marks too, right?
They're just like 3 claw marks, like triangles, or diamonds, I guess, because if you think about like how the center of the diamond is like on like the inseam of his shirt, and then they just point out on like what goes back into to his abdomen. So Papa Smitty says, "Let me know when you guys are free." Smitty, I just usually wait for D'Anthony to tell me when I'm free. So. I know I can't do it next Saturday. Next Saturday I got D&D. So. And he says, "Oh well, oh well." I'll be honest with you, since nobody else here really listens, I kind of really haven't been feeling like role playing lately. Like I like going out and hanging with my friends and doing like interacting with them and stuff like once in a while. But maybe it's just the game that they're in. It's just because like they're doing this old 80s RPG called Rifts, and it's just it's a very laborious, whatever, labor-intensive like thought, and it doesn't allow your characters to grow. I feel like the system is designed to like be a very short-term based kind of a campaign, so your characters don't really ever grow. They're just like, they're like one and done, and so yeah, it's kind of not fun.
Maybe I should actually draw like his
fist or his fingers. I would be honest with you, I think if we were playing D&D again, I'd be perfectly fine playing D&D again. But we've been playing this other one for a couple of years, and it just has not really been fun.
You ever say that?
Do what?
You ever say that?
I've kind of mentioned it a couple of times, and the guy who runs it asked me why. I told him, so he's been like working on trying to make a system that allows for the characters to grow and expand, and that's nice and all, but the growth system is so extremely slow. And then over on YouTube, it's No Mind says, "What are you drawing?"
So this is gonna be a sketch cover. Hopefully it comes out good,
He's drawn a 616 Wolverine on an Ultimate Wolverine cover.
Unfortunately, I only know how to draw one Wolverine.
If it's any consolation, the Ultimate Wolverine is not worth drawing.
Yeah, I feel like me and you kind of talked about that because
he's very boring.
I didn't really feel like I liked him either.
Because essentially they just basically kind of tried to make Wolverine into like the Winter Soldier, and obviously that doesn't really work for his character because how his character, his healing factor and everything works. So I mean, it's whatever, but it's just there's a lot of stuff that's like so screwed up in like the Ultimate Universe that it's difficult for me to latch on to anything in it that I really care about. Some of it is very entertaining and very interesting. You know, like I don't have a problem with like the regular Ultimate Peter Parker Spider-Man. I think he's kind of okay. He's not great by any stretch of the imagination. Um, the way that they've done the symbiote characters is kind of cool. So, because they're not really like symbiotes, they're more like techno organic, you know, nano like Stark Tech kind of stuff, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You know, with AI, you know, built into them. So, but again, I'm kind of not really a big fan of like a lot of that kind of stuff because it's kind of like the same way like in the Marvel movies, how like everybody's got like you know, somehow there's like this technology that allows your masks to like turn into nanites and disappear behind your head. Everybody has that same technology. It's like, wow, where did this come from? We don't know, but we all got it, you know. Or Tony Stark came up with it and just started handing it out like Halloween candy. So, let's see. Augustine Bald says, name a character for edit. Name a character for edit.
What do you mean?
No limits, no rules. Use your imagination. I'm not sure what that means.
Oh, name a character that I like want you to edit. Let me know if that's what you mean before I answer.
No problem. I'm waiting for the answer. Yep.
So my favorite character is Spawn. So go with that. Maybe that would work.
So how does this game work?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm excited to see though.
Spawn the DC character? No, Spawn the Image character.
Yeah, Spawn. Spawn. I guess me just repeating Spawn isn't gonna really.
Yeah, from Image Comics, Spawn, drawn by, you know, created by Todd McFarlane. I'll search him up, but do you want me to LYK when it's finished?
Let me know. Yeah. I think you'll be seeing us pretty often. We're going to be streaming a lot more. So,
Augustine, I'm going to put this link over here. Oops, wrong one. My bad. Let's try this all over again. Maybe. There you go. That link right there is for Whatnot. That's where DeAnthony's currently drawing at. So if you really wanted to interact with him, you could come over to there. Subscribe to his webpage over on his account over here. It's absolutely free. It doesn't cost you anything. Once you can find his account, which is it's exactly the same as his on here, where it says D Graves Art, except over on Whatnot, there's no hyphen, so it's just all one word, D Graves Art. Oh, it doesn't show up in the chat. I wonder if it would let me type it down here. Oh, I don't know why, unless Whatnot is hiding the, not letting me like put like, you know, that information in there. Either way, if you go over to Whatnot, it's a free app that you can purchase. Is the link in the bio, guys? I don't know. I don't see it in the bio either.
no. the link's not gonna be in the bio. Um, and I feel like YouTube is probably stopping the.
Yeah, I think probably that is probably what's going on. So I'm just gonna type this in here, okay? So can you see that? That is correct. Called Whatnot. The free app that you can get just about anywhere. Yeah, I know, Josie. You see nothing. That's because I'm over on YouTube. Joseph, Lord, killing me. Ellie's giving the laughing emojis. Yeah, let's look into it. Like I said, it's all free. You don't have to like pay for anything. You look for D Graves art over there, and then you can actually just send him direct messages, and he'll see them. He can talk right back to you. So whatever you guys want to talk about, if you wanted to buy some of his artwork, if you wanted to commission something directly from him, you guys can talk about price. On the Whatnot, you can actually go into his inventory and see what he's drawn before, and then you can go through there and actually see what he charges. So this way you can sit there and say, hey, I wouldn't mind paying that price for something else, or maybe he's got something that's exactly what you want. Ellie says he's double dipping. He's trying to, you know. He's getting his side hustle into his other side hustle.
Shoot, son. You know what I mean?
And as I like to say it, he's getting his chocolate into my peanut butter. You know what I'm saying? He's getting his chocolate in my peanut butter. Joseph says good night all. Good night, Joseph, man. I hope you have a good night's sleep.
No, Joseph, I forbid. I forbid. I forbid you.
Zinky Thompson says cool.
I forbid you.
Augustine says I'm gonna go make the edit. Be right back.
Oh God. I'm trying to. This is your fault, Joe.
I know you are. Joseph says he's liking the Wolverine though.
Thank you, bro.
Which, by the way, I busted out my pin as well today to start playing with it, and I'm like, boy, this sucks. I have such a heavy hand with pins that it's like learning how to use the brush tip. It's a whole new learning process. It is something so different.
It is, bro.
Right. Augustine says, is the Spawn you're talking about with the colors? Yes. Black, white, red, and green. Absolutely. That's the correct one. With all the spikes and all the chains. And the giant red cape.
Don't forget the cape. The cape is what makes it.
The cape is what's important. Tell you what, I feel like I have the same exact pin you've got. It just might not be by Copic. I mean, yours isn't by Copic, is it?
This?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, mine looks exactly
it's
like
Pentel.
that. Yeah, I bet you Copic just ripped it off. Is that the one that takes like the cartridges?
Yeah.
Oh boy, I wonder if this one does. Probably not. I'm gonna have to look into that.
You like it?
Well, yours, I mean, I'll get to learn how to, like, I've got this one, so I'm going to use it. But eventually, when I want to get like another, because when this one runs out, I'll probably have to throw it away. But I'll have to figure out like which one you have exactly, so I can try to like purchase it because I do indeed like, art supplies that have refills.
Mm-hmm.
JC00628 says, "Whoa."
Thank you.
Although I think that whoa could maybe be a little bit more like the Keanu Reeves whoa, instead of the other whoa. So. Dude, I saw a T-shirt tonight, and I so badly want it. I don't remember if I sent you it on Instagram, but when I saw it, it's just there's something about it that made me laugh in my soul, and I was like, if I had this shirt, I would wear it every day, especially when I went shopping at Walmart. And it was somebody had taken these two characters from Avatar and changed their features to where it looked like they were like severely Down syndrome, and they changed the name of the movie to Avatar.
Blocked.
I couldn't stop laughing. I know I'm inappropriate. I'm not PG, but it's all right. It's late.
Is that your excuse?
Yeah, well, I mean, I figure at this late at night, kids aren't awake anyway, right?
Oh no. Oh no.
any more parents nowadays, they don't keep track of their kids, do they?
Whoa. Because my kids are in there running amok. No, I'm just.
Look, Joe, my kids are in the room on their wireless devices. I don't know who they're talking to, but. Oh, Lord. It's all right, man. I'm just being dumb. Trust me, there's so many times I used to have to go in my son's room and I'd be like, "Who are you talking to?"
Yeah. I have to do that occasionally for Jeremiah. Like, what you doing? I just pop up on him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The hell you doing? Joe, thank you for getting on with me to do this. I know we're just banging out some stuff right now, but I appreciate you.
Practice every day, dude.
That's what we've been doing.
These spaces make me happy, so.
We're gonna have to start streaming on your YouTube.
I don't have a YouTube.
We're gonna have to change that.
We just stream on the Whatnot, and I'll be fine with that too. Plus, I could actually start drawing with you and streaming on with your stuff as well. That would be nice. But I haven't been wanting to do it lately just because I really want to get these sports things done. And I feel like, in my mind, they are so not interesting. Nobody wants to see them, I don't want to see them. So JLBCG says, "That's Logan." Thomas Mitty said, "This is Dope D. Good night, everyone."
Oh man, you leaving?
He's an hour ahead. Don't forget, for him, it's almost 1 o'clock in the morning.
What's that supposed to mean? Huh?
I mean, he's almost as old as I am. So that means that he's wearing down too. So Thomas Mitty says, "Yeah." Actually, he may have said that a little bit differently. When he said, "Yeah," he may have meant it like, "Yeah," so.
Is this looking? It's looking all right.
Yeah, I love the mask. I'll be honest with you, dude. I think that the way that's blending and picking up on those highlights. I think that looks really, really slick.
All right. Do you need to go outside? Hold on.
Not right now, I don't.
My freaking dog is acting like he needs to go. He probably hears something. But it's freaking cold outside, so he's gonna be begging me to come back in a little bit. All right, Joe. Where are we doing the light from? We didn't do this all that. It didn't take all that long, bro.
Not really, no. Have you gone through and erased any of that yet?
I have not. Woo! This is why y'all need to get yourselves a good moderator.
Yeah, I didn't want you to do that because I know as soon as you put that on there, it's locked in.
I'm gonna have fun watching this back.
Oh yeah, and then you're gonna like hear me complaining a bitch, and you're gonna be like, I gotta find a way to shut him up.
Yeah. Yeah, man. What am I gonna do about this guy? All he does is complain.
I try not to, but I do.
That's Logan. All right. Let's see if we can. Ooh, that's a little juicy. Let me dip that a little bit.
Is that covered in glossy?
No, it's not.
So this will work pretty good then.
Yeah. Michelle, I'm just gonna say Michelle Lowe, 21. Welcome in, Michelle. Welcome in.
Yeah, we're gonna have to put a description for these videos in next time. You can sit there and say, hey, come join me over on Whatnot, and then share your link for Whatnot.
Yeah, we just we don't get a chance to do that because
no, we really don't. But we got to figure that out. So
yeah.
Especially if Whatnot's gonna start blocking everything, which really stinks. But I get it. I mean, Whatnot's basically trying to prevent people from like leaving their platform.
And spam, I think.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, was I off camera?
No, not really. You were not.
Not really, or no?
No, you were. It was still visible what you were doing.
Okay. I have watercolors over here. I have this thing that I'm trying not to bump. Hmm.
What are you thinking about?
I'm just looking to see how does it look.
Durango says, "You do a great job. Keep it up."
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Just kind of like cap it off right here. How's it look to you, Joe?
Yeah, that's really good. I like the ink wash on it. Are you gonna do other colors or just ink wash it?
I don't know. What do you think?
To be honest, I kind of like just the ink wash.
Just the ink wash? Okay.
Oki I3 says, "Ooh, dope."
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. I think that looks dope. Maybe we'll do some ink wash around them.
Yeah, I think that would probably be good because then he'll pop away from it. Then you could probably do something with the claws, you know.
Put some red on the
Or
claws.
if you put the ink wash around the claws, at least the claws will definitely pull away from the background, you know.
Yeah.
Never Sleep says, "Good job, bro. Last channel was drawing wieners." That sounds about right.
The last channel was? They were drawing wieners? That's
What he's not telling you is he was subscribed to Oscar Mayer.
I feel like I did these blades so trash, but it's all right.
He says, "Beyond talented, apologies. I breathe the same air as you." That's funny. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I don't want a YouTube channel, so it's definitely not my thing.
I get it.
I feel like if I had a YouTube channel, it would just be like another stress factor in my life.
Yeah. Because you see me.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I don't really. I know people that have, other than you, that have channels, and it's a hassle sometimes. You know, I mean, yeah, you could get some revenue or whatever out of it, and that's amazing. But I think it's kind of short term. But whatever. But I mean, it would be nice to get like a couple of really decent paychecks, right?
I don't even know if it's gonna pay off that much.
I have no idea. I'm talking to like those people that like have like stupid amounts of viewers and stuff like that, you know.
Yeah.
But realistically, I think, yeah. I mean, yeah, I couldn't do it. You know, I would. Oki says, "Well, now I'm curious for you to have a channel, Mr. Voice." No, I do not. You can be curious all you want, but I absolutely do not want a channel. I am much more of a voyeur than I am a performer. I mean, I have my own channel on Whatnot, but I'm rarely on it. But that's just been It's a series of circumstances currently right now. But I stream with D'Anthony all the time over here and whatnot. He says he meant that. Okay, my bad. That's all right. And this says hi, by the way.
Hello. All right. Look at that. Damn, Gina. So this is going to be the new wave, Joe. We're just going to be banging out stuff. Look, I ain't even get all nervous.
61619X says, is that Deadpool?
Oh, I should do Deadpool. Look, we did her. Real simple. I like it. Simple yet cute. We did Wolverine, which...
All right, I don't think you're done with the Wolverine, just so you know. And Camoy over on Tube says hi, and Oki says, oh my damn, wow.
You said you don't what?
I don't think your Wolverine is done.
Done?
It is not.
What more?
I think, and this is me, you can tell me I'm wrong, I think you need to take a slightly heavier ink pen and go around and outline and put a little weight to some of the the outside lines, so the pulls come away from like the background. Ken Moy is asking, can you make a Captain America? See, like how you did like around like his arms? I would do that around his head and around his face and his other shoulder. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Augustine says, yo, I finished the edit.
So how do we see it? Where can we see it at?
Cosmic Kill for Fun says, that looks good.
Thank you.
Augustine says, my channel has the edit. And Oki says, yeah, that did it. If I don't give you tips like this, you would think that, man, Joe, he's just a sexy voice. But now you know, I got some insight.
You guys, you know, I might keep you around.
There you go. Cosmic says, how long have you been working on that? I would say probably 30 minutes at most.
Yeah, maybe about 30 minutes.
Yeah, this one actually went really quick.
For what I'm doing on it, huh?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Anything else?
I don't have it. No, I think you're fine. Sorry, Zed Broyer says, that is the best drawing. And Cosmic says, damn, that masterpiece in just 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And Broyer said hi.
Hi. Hey, and guess what, you guys? You can also, after this is done, you guys, it's on YouTube, so you can actually go back and you can, see how everything unfolded.
Let's see. Augustine says, to be honest, the Spawn edit is kind of mid. It's hard to find good photos. I understand. Cosmic says, what materials do you use? Well, that's a blank cover for a comic book, so that's just like a comic book, but normal paper, he would probably use just like maybe some Bristol board or something to start with. Uses just a regular #2 type pencil lead for his sketch. His multi-liner is a Copic. That's the initial small ink lines. He used the when you see kind of like that grayish color, that's from an ink wash that he put down, has like some highlights and some shades. Then he has a same kind of multi-liner, the Copic. You can get them by Pentel. It's just a what is it called? I got it right here. It's a nylon brush. It's just a brush pen with black ink that's waterproof and alcohol marker proof. And then the red ink is acrylic marker that's Posca.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
Damn, boy, you good.
That's about it, right?
Hey, that's why y'all gotta make sure if you ever stream, you want to get yourself a mod, like the mod that I got. This guy, he good. That boy good.
And then Waffle says, do you scan it and upload on social media after you finish?
Sometimes, not all the times, you know.
Yeah, but back to your question, Waffle. I'm sorry, Cosmic. He uses a lot of the same materials, but occasionally he will step out of the box and he'll bust out like alcohol markers, or he'll break out with like in the previous painting. I'm sorry, cover that he did for the Harley Quinn. He used watercolors to do some of those colors. So he uses a wide variety of stuff. Roblox System Protector says, "Fo, you like to draw?" And Cosmic says, "You deserve way more subscribers and likes than you get."
Thank you.
We both agree on that. I think all three of us do. Roblox says, "Do you like to draw?"
Yeah.
I like his first question, which was the Fo.
I do. I like to draw. This is another one that I'm working on. This is one that we finished yesterday on live. Here's another one that I did. This is watercolor and ink.
And just so you know, like you're zoomed in really tight with your YouTube, so some of that stuff isn't like coming in as nicely as you would probably want it to be.
Okay. Let's try it again.
Yeah, there you go.
And then some of them are still like wrapped up, so.
And some of them aren't finished, so they're still works in progress.
Yeah.
And then Zed Breuer says, "Call me Zedox, by the way, and do you teach how to draw?" Cosmic Kill for Fun says, "That Spider-Man stuff looks sick."
Thank you.
Zed Breuer says, "Oh, those are beautiful drawings." Zed Breuer says, "Dude."
Do I teach how to draw? Not exactly yet. However, what I would invite you to do is to make sure that you guys subscribe to the channel and turn your notifications on. That way, when me and Joe are online, you can watch how we do things. You can draw along with us. You can go back and watch the replay or whatever. We're going to be doing a lot more stuff with YouTube.
Roblox is asking, how long did it take you to do these drawings? I can tell you for a fact, Roblox, he did the Wolverine and he did the Harley Quinn. It took him 94 minutes or 93 minutes because that's how long we've been on YouTube, and that's when he started.
Yeah. So I started with Harley. I started with this one, and then this was the warm-up, and then we did this one just right now.
That said, I liked and subbed.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And realistically, guys, if you watch his stuff, go back and watch all of his stuff, or you don't have to. But if you like and you sub, and we're on, and you ask questions, we try our best to answer your questions, especially like about art and stuff like that. I mean, it's our passion. We love this stuff, so we're not going to gatekeep. We're going to absolutely, if you have a real question and you're wondering how something gets done or how something looks or why something works the way it does, and we have the answer, we'll absolutely share it with you.
Exactly. How you feeling, Joey? Time for bed, huh?
I'm thinking so, yeah. It's
Yeah.
after midnight my time.
All right.
I miss my carriage home.
Absolutely.
Cosmic Killer says, do you wrap them so they don't get damaged? Well, they're comic books, and so yeah. I mean, any normal. I don't like to say it like that, but typically most comic book collectors wrap their comics in a bag and a board to keep them from being damaged. So it's just easier to store your comics like that because then you put them in a box and you stand them upright. So, plus it keeps now that you've done original artwork on there, it's going to protect your original artwork from getting smudged or, something dripped on it or anything like that.
Exactly.
Zed Royer says, can you do Deadpool next?
Yes, we can do Deadpool next. We probably won't be doing it tonight. It's so my mod, he's 2 hours ahead, so it's already really late over in his area. But we'll start off with the Deadpool sketch. I have a few Deadpool sketch covers, and I can also do like a 6x9 like this. So
Phoenix Meg says, can I get a shout out? Zed Royer says, thank you, you. Zed Royer says, oh, it's okay. But yeah, I mean, you also had somebody asking you to do a Captain America, and somebody also asking you to do like one of the Jujutsu Kaisen characters, which you're not familiar with, but I can help you figure that out if you're interested. But definitely Captain America and definitely Deadpool are right in your wheelhouse.
Yep. And thanks, Roblox. He said cool drawing, so thank you. And Zeb, what is it? Zeb Roy Tuber? Zed Roy?
Yeah.
So thank you guys for being here. Shout out to Phoenix. And make sure that you guys check us out because we'll be back and we'll be doing more. And this is
that one person wants you to write a number.
This is only the beginning. Right? 6-7? No. How many subs do I have? I think I only have like 400 subscribers. So if y'all want to do that, definitely get that count up, hit the thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, all of that.
Roblox says, how did you draw these?
We started off with the simple sketch, then we went in with the ink pen. I start inking with a 0.5 Copic multi-liner. I don't know if you can see that. Copic multi-liner. And then I also use a Pentel pocket brush. And that's where I get a lot of the deep black marks. And then the rest, we just went with it, so.
Yeah. And like I said, if you're interested in this one here or any of his other previous stuff, just go back and it's really not that big of a deal. Watch it, skip certain stuff, back it up, rewind it, and then next time we're on, ask questions.
Thank you. All right, you guys, we're going to be logging off. Make sure you guys tune in for more. Again, like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll be seeing y'all next time. Thank you for hanging out.
But have a good night.